This is the Yulee Sugar Mill Ruins Historic State Park in Homosassa, Florida, right next to the Homosassa River. And this was originally deeded to David Levi Yulee from the Spaniards when Florida was occupied, or was owned by Spain rather. It was deeded to him from them, and it was a forced work plantation, as they put it on the website. So slave labor quarried these rocks and constructed this old mill that operated for 13 years in the late 1800s, and it actually produced food for the Confederate soldiers. This is a well, I believe, and this was the boiler. There's plaques right here that tell you that it would be steam and water, and it would process sugar cane. And there's still the original gears from the machinery. And there's the boiler. And it made molasses and all kinds of different things. But it says on, if you read anything about it online, it says all this stuff was shipped down here from New York. And it's pretty cool right there. You can see that it says New York Novelty Iron Works. That's pretty neat. It's the original, all original stuff from the 1800s. And that's the chimney. So all that machinery would, I think those are some wells. But this is all that's left of the original 5,100 acres. And the river's right over there. And David Levi's Yulee's house was down the river from here a little bit, and it was burned. Also here, it says everything right here. Battery kettle, syrup kettle, flambeau kettle, and a couple other different kettles. It says right here what they're actually for. So they would flow into there out of the furnace, is what I gathered just from my quick glance at it. But I think it's pretty neat. You can see the original bricks, and I mean, of course that's all original stone, but I actually see the bricks still in place after all this time. I know that it was built under slave labor, and that is a terrible thing, but just the fact that this structure was built such a long time ago and it's still here, I think that aspect of it is pretty interesting from a historical standpoint. The fresh cut cane was mashed between large rotating iron cylinders, and the juice was collected in vats. The crushed cane, called bagasse, was piled and used along with wood as fuel to fire the furnaces. The juice was piped from here to the cooking kettles. So that's what happened with those kettles over there. But yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty nice area. It's real rural. Well, I mean, it's a nature coast, so not like farmland rural, but compared to a lot of other places in Florida, I would say that this qualifies as rural. Maybe not this exact road, but the roads leading to here in Homosassa. It's not as heavily populated as a lot of other places. And there's some good restaurants around here. It's crazy to think that this all used to be a slave plantation that supplied food to the Confederate soldiers during the Civil War. It is a beautiful area. Anywho, now that this is all that's left of it is the seating area, picnic area over there, and the historical marker, and the little walkway that I just walked around, and that's it. So this is Central Florida. See y'all.